My XDefiant Season 2 Battle Pass is complete, and it only took me about 8 hours the same day that the new season had dropped. And I'm here to tell you all about it, if it's good, bad, better, or worse than the Season 1 Battle Pass. Hey guys, Nightfall here, and like I said in the intro, I already finished my Battle Pass for Season 2, and it really didn't take all that much. With the new update with the progression and just going through this Battle Pass, they really give you a lot more than they did with the Season 1 Battle Pass. A lot of people struggled with that one, but this one, I flew right through it. As soon as I finished completing the last level in the Battle Pass, I headed over to xdloadouts.pro and grabbed a screenshot of my stats for the day. And these are all of my stats for the entire day, start to finish, and just exactly how I grinded out this Battle Pass. It is worth noting that I did have double XP tokens left over. I had a bunch of them. So I basically had double XP on the Battle Pass all day. So you can see here, it took less than 50 games total. Most of those were either zone control or team deathmatch. And I had a total of about 2,000 kills, 42 kills per game. And at the bottom, you can see I played 1 game of capture the flag, 2 domination, 10 zone control, no hot shot because that game mode is trash, 1 game of escort, 2 games of occupy, and 10 games of team deathmatch. So even if you don't have double XP battle pass tokens laying around and you're of similar skill and you can average about 40 kills per game, this would only take you about 100 games to complete the battle pass. A battle pass isn't meant to be completed in one day. In my opinion, they went too far and now we progress too fast. I have also heard that there's a bug where playing the new Highwayman faction in the firing range and shooting the targets actually gives you XP towards your battle pass. I've only had 2 people confirm this and I couldn't seem to replicate it, but you're more than welcome to try. Just make sure you do that at your own risk, as I'd imagine that is something that you could get in trouble for. But since I have the battle pass finished, let's go through all of these rewards and see, is it worth it? Is it better than the Season 1 battle pass? So right off the start, here's all your instant rewards. You get 5 of them. So we have this DeadSec skin for Sebastian called Varsity, and it's not really anything to write home about. DeadSec used to be my main faction before Season 2 started, and now I'm just bouncing back and forth between them and the Highwaymen. But I don't see myself using this skin, though it's not terrible. Then we get a similar themed ACR skin, and again, this one's just not that great compared to some of the other skins I already have unlocked. And even the Prisma skin, I just can't see why anybody would use this. Then we get a Varsity themed, again, common rarity player card. We also get Varsity themed emote packs, and we get a Battle Pass XP booster. This one happens to be 40 minutes. These are all the instant rewards that you get just by buying the Battle Pass. Now let's get into the rewards that you'll get by leveling this Battle Pass up. So number 1 is a marksman rifle skin, and this thing is horrendous. And if I'm not mistaken, there were similar skins for other weapons in the Season 1 Battle Pass, but this one's just not that great. Then we have this common Kersey green sweep skin. And again, it just, I know it's common, but it just seems plain, like it's just a different color. Then we finally get into some decent looking skins. This gummy skin for the TAC 50 and all of the gummy skins in the game are amazing. It almost reminds me of like Sugar Rush or that one other game mode that Rainbow Six Siege had, Rainbow is Magic. It's like their April Fool's event. Either way, this skin is awesome. At level 4, you do get 100 X coins, which you get a decent amount throughout this battle pass. You actually get more back than you spend on the normal battle pass, so that's a W. Then we have this rare player animation called Triple Threat. Pretty cool. I will say for the rarity that it's at, I would probably give this an epic instead of just rare, because it's pretty fire. Then again with another common skin, this time for Echelon, and this one again, just a different color. Nothing fancy. Again, I know it's common, but hey. Level 7 gives you a weird emoji pack, some hippie vibes going on here. Tier 8 is going to give you another Battle Pass XP booster, again another 40-minute one. Tier 9 gives you a Pick Your Poison rare skin for Sebastian, and this one's actually not that bad. This theme plays out several times in the Battle Pass for other characters and weapons, but again, I don't think I would use this one. You just stand out too much. Tier 10 gives you another 100 X coins, and Tier 11 gives you another 40-minute weapon XP booster. Tier 12 gives you Amber skin for your double barrel shotgun. I have the Amber skin on a couple other weapons, and it's just mustard yellow. It's nasty. There's no reason to have this in the game. Just get rid of it. Tier 13 gives you an epic player animation called Bad Behavior, and this one, for it being an epic rarity, is just it's rare at best. Nothing really fancy. Tier 14 gives you another 100 X coins. Tier 15 gives you this Cognition MP5 skin, which this one actually looks pretty good. And I really feel like they are swapping some of the rarities. Like, this one is a lot better than what they're giving it. This one's definitely, I would put it at epic, but they put it at rare. Tier 16 gives you, again, that same theme, pick your poison, but this time for one of the Phantom characters. I don't play Phantom a whole lot unless I have to in ranked, but it is definitely better looking on the Phantom than it is on DedSec. And that may just be because it doesn't seem to have all the different colors. It's just yellow and blue with some red sprinkled in. Whereas DedSec seems to be like 5 different colors and just makes them stand out a lot more. Tier 17 gives you a common player card that, again, feels like it should be higher than common, but hey, I don't make the rules. Tier 18 gives you a battle pass booster of 40 minutes. Tier 19 gives you a legendary P90 skin, and this is honestly the best P90 skin I've ever seen. Something about the P90 skins in this game are just fire. There's another P90 skin that came out with the original Founders Pack that was like a DedSec theme, and I used that one all the way up until I had the Prisma one, and I even had a hard time putting the Prisma on this gun instead of that. And now that this is out, immediately goes on my P90. No questions asked. It really screams Halo vibes. So WP90 skin there. Tier 20 gives you a base PP19. This isn't anything. This is just the weapon itself. Tier 21 gives you another 40-minute weapon XP booster. Tier 22 gives you a Sugar Rush Epic Gia skin. And this one is fire. Sugar Rush and the gummy skins just kind of, this whole theme of this Sugar Rush skins are amazing. Maybe it's just the color scheme, but it kind of just gives me Easter vibes. But I still also get those Rainbow is Magic vibes from Rainbow Six Siege. Tier 23 is a Trailblazer skin for your new Highwayman faction. And again, nothing fancy, just typical. Doesn't really look much more different than the base skin if you ask me, but it is only common. Tier 24 gives you another 100 X coins, and then Tier 25 gives you a Violet Magnum skin. Is that a battery attached to the back of that? Huh. Why is there like a AA battery electrical tape to the grip of this? Very weird. But hey, again, I don't make these skins, and I don't know if that's there on all the Magnum skins, but it's there on this one, and it's definitely catching my eye. Not sure why that's there. If you know why it's there, let me know in the comments. Tier 26 gives you a common MDR skin. This one just kind of looks like your normal camo, just different colors. Not a fan. Tier 27 gives you a rare player card called Nautilus, and this is where we start getting into the things that really give off that steampunk vibe. Super cool if you're into that kind of thing. Not really my cup of tea, but it is still pretty cool. And again, I feel like this should be epic, not rare, but moving on. At Tier 28, you get another 40-minute Battle Pass XP booster. At Tier 29, you get an epic Molly skin, also called Nautilus, like the player card we saw before. And this time, you can literally see that it is, in fact, steampunk. She has steam coming off the back of her, and those goggles. Just the color scheme, it's definitely steampunk. Tier 30 gives you another set of emotes, and they actually gave us the poop emoji. I was wondering how long it was going to take, and it only took 2 seasons. Here it is. And with the poop emoji, of course, we have to have the toilet paper emoji, but at Tier 31, we get another weapon XP booster, 40 minutes again. Tier 32, we get a common Nova skin called Scavenger. Again, just common, nothing really fancy. Then at Tier 33, we get my favorite skin for the PP19, Sugar Rush. Again, I'll say it again and again. The entire Sugar Rush lineup of skins is just amazing. I don't know what it is about it. I really feel like it's just the color scheme that makes them stand out. And normally I don't like things that stand out, like especially your character skins, but this one is just, it's nice. I don't know what else to say. Tier 34 gives you another 100 X coins. Tier 35 gives you a basic looking Cobalt skin for your LVOAC. Tier 36 gives you a basic looking skin for one of the cleaners. Tier 37 gives you a basic looking pinkish punch looking skin for your MP7. And then at Tier 38, you get a 40-minute Battle Pass booster. Now here's where we really start cooking. Tier 39. Let's take a look at this. Tell me that's not the most fire player of the game animation that you've ever seen. Now, yeah, sure, his tanks kind of stick through the back of the chair, but hey, you really can't knock it for much more than that, especially given that the spider bot is supposed to be going away soon. So I think this is trying to like pay homage to that. Nonetheless, this is my new player of the game animation. I'll probably have this one equipped for quite some time. I don't really see anything that could beat that. Tier 40, we have a graphite skin, and this one is for the MK20. And normally I would say this is just like a basic looking skin, but it looks very clean for what it is. It's just like a carbon fiber look to it. It's just sleek, and it's nice, and it belongs, not like some of these other skins. Tier 41, we have another weapon XP booster for 40 minutes. Tier 42, we get another varsity themed thing that we kind of haven't seen since the earlier tiers, but this one is for the 93R. Tier 43 gives you, again, another varsity skin, this one for the Highwayman faction, Lil T. Tier 44 gives you 100 X coins. And at the halfway point, we get a varsity skin for the M249. And this one, I don't know how I feel about it. It looks like it's got that leather look to it. And I get it's supposed to be like varsity jacket themed, but it just doesn't seem like it belongs on a gun. I don't know. Let me know what you think in the comments. Maybe it's just me. Maybe I'm tripping. But before we move on, now that we are halfway through, let me plug a couple things here for you. If you haven't already, make sure you're following me on Twitter. Join our Discord if you have a Discord and you're into that kind of thing. And also follow me on Twitch. We got a lot of stuff coming, and I'm going to be dual streaming to both platforms all weekend. That includes the day you're seeing this video, Sunday, Monday, and maybe even Tuesday. There's a lot of drama going on, and if you want the details on it, jump into one of those live streams and ask me about it. I really don't think we'll lose our channel here on YouTube, but in the event that we do, just make sure you're following me somewhere else so that you can stay up to date on all things XDefiant. Now that we got that out of the way, let's go ahead and move on to tier 46. This is a Shamrock skin for another LMG, the M60, and it's nothing special. It's just a green M60. Tier 47 is a rare player animation called Classic Move, and this is straight out of the Matrix. Super cool to see that. Definitely would give this an epic instead of a rare. Maybe I'm just a Matrix fanboy. I don't know. Tier 48 gives you another Battle Pass XP booster for 40 minutes. Tier 49 gives you a common Rafa skin called Nightwear, and it's really not all that good, but again, common rarity. At tier 50, you unlock the new shotgun, the Spaz 12. Tier 51 gives you another 40-minute weapon XP booster so that you can level up that Spaz 12 because it is not that great. And then tier 52 will give you the Sugar Rush camo for your Spaz 12 to make it look even stupider than it already is. No, I'm just kidding. Again, Sugar Rush skins look amazing on all these weapons. I just wish the Spaz 12 was a little heavier hitting shotgun than it actually is. Maybe I'm just not using it right. That seems to be a trend with all shotguns for me. Tier 53 is a Sugar Rush character skin for one of the new Highwaymen. Tier 54 gives you another 100 X coins. Tier 55 gives you an Eruption PP19 skin. I'd be super careful with this one because if I remember correctly, Eruption is the same camo that they put out for the MDR that made it have the most horrible visual recoil. I haven't tested it, but I don't even want to try. If you've tested it and it gives you that same recoil and you know what I'm talking about, let me know down in the comments. Tier 56 gives you an Ember D50 skin. It's just an orange D50. Tier 57 gives you another one of those cognition ones that I talked about earlier that I really feel still should be an epic rarity skin. This is an awesome skin for this. And if I didn't already have the ranked reward from Emerald from last season for the paintballer skin for the L115, I would definitely use this. Tier 58 is going to be another 40-minute Battle Pass XP booster. Tier 59 is another steampunk vibe cleaner skin for DeRosa. And again, you can see the steam coming out of his canisters on his back. Very cool looking skin here. Then we have Tier 60 is Aka Oni, which is another player card, and it's only common, but this again is another one that I would at least call rare. Tier 61 is another 40-minute weapon XP booster. Tier 62 is the Stone Aged M16 skin. This thing looks sick, and I don't mean sick in a good way. I mean like this thing looks like it hasn't been fed in a long time. Maybe you're into this kind of thing. If you're maybe like a COD Zombies player, maybe this thing appeals to you, but you won't catch me putting this on my M16. No way, no how. Tier 63 is another varsity skinned M44. Tier 64 is another 100 X coins, and tier 65 is monkey business emoji pack. We have monkey emojis. What's next? Tier 66 is another pick your poison themed skin for Molly, and this one is similar to DeadSec in that there's just too many colors and she stands out. Echelon is supposed to be stealthy. Why the hell are we giving him this skin? Just my 2 cents. Tier 67 gives you the avalanche skin for your M1911. Really a base skin, definitely deserves common. Nothing really to say here about it. Tier 68 is another battle pass booster for 40 minutes. Tier 69 is a pretty fire player card that they have as common, but this is definitely better than common. I'd give this at least a rare. Tier 70 is 100 more X coins. Tier 71 is a weapon XP booster for 40 minutes. Tier 72 is a steampunk emoji pack, and I basically called it. I mean, if you couldn't tell before, this is basically just giving you the answers to the test. All of this stuff, including tier 73, is all steampunk vibe. And towards the end of season 1, there's a lot of talk about the weapon camos and if that was affecting hit reg or not. I wouldn't be surprised if we start seeing some of these animated skins like this one, or even some of the other ones that are steampunk themed, or even the heatwave one that you could buy in the shop, start having some kind of hit reg issues, either good or bad. Moving on, tier 74 is 100 X coins. Tier 75 is another fire player of the game animation. It's just him on an office chair and then he kind of bounces back. Again, there's some clipping issues. You could see his right leg, the canisters go through the arm of the chair, but we're kind of just nitpicking at this point. Definitely in contention for my player of the game animation, but that Spider-Bot one we looked at earlier still takes the cake. If you're not buying the battle pass though, this is a free reward, so this might be your next best bet. Tier 76 is low def, and it doesn't get much more low def than this because this is just a basic skin. Tier 77 is the varsity themed MP7 skin, and again, I'm just not a fan. Tier 78 is a 40-minute Battle Pass XP booster. Tier 79 gives you the rare Spaz 12 varsity skin. And again, same comment as the last ones, just I'm not a fan. I don't know. Maybe it's the color scheme. It's just plain. I don't know. Tier 80 gives you the new LMG, the L86. Tier 81 gives you a 40-minute Battle Pass booster to level up your L86. And then in typical Battle Pass fashion from XDefiant, the next tier, tier 82, gives you the Cognition skin for your L86. This is what I rock on my L86, and it's awesome. It's got a good combination of colors. There's some teal towards the back once you rotate it, and maybe that's just the light reflecting off of it. But there's green in the middle, teal on the back, and then white and black. It's just a great color combo. Tier 83 is Twitchy, and I mean, it is what you think it is. He's twitchy. Right there in the description, the brash biker suits up for exercises in live fire and live streaming. Mark my words, this is a battle pass reward today, but this has all the makings of an exclusive Twitch drop tomorrow. Tier 84 gives you another 100 X coins. Tier 85 gives you a common player card, which I'm not sure why this is common, but it's called Raptor, and there's a lot of weapon skins called Raptor. Specifically, I've bought them for the MDR, the MP5, and I think one other weapon, and they're usually really cool weapon skins, but I'm pretty sure they're classified as rare. Not sure why this one is marked all the way down to common. It's still a fire card. Rounding out our final tiers of the battle pass, tier 86 gives you a varsity skin for the M16, and now that's 2 skins for the M16 in this battle pass that I will not be touching. Tier 87 gives you the pick your poison skin for the new Highwayman faction, and this one doesn't stand out as much, but I'm just not a fan of the color scheme here. He kind of looks like Yoshi. I don't know why he reminds me of that, but it just, for some reason, it looks like Yoshi. I don't know. Tier 88 is your final 100 X coins. Tier 89 is the pick your poison player card, and the final tier is the Nautilus legendary AK-47 skin. And out of all the steampunk inspired skins, this one might be the only one that I would consider even putting on my gun. It just looks very complex. Somebody in my comments the other day asked me if I can get some gameplay of this, and while I don't think I'll ever be able to fit it into its own video, definitely swing by a stream. Like I said, I'll be streaming all weekend starting around 5 or 6 p.m. Eastern time, and if you want to see me use this in a game or two, then just say so in the chat and I'll be more than happy to throw this on. and see what it looks like and feels like. But that does it for the battle pass. And as a bonus, let's go ahead and take a quick look at the rank rewards for season 2. So we can see here that the rank rewards for season 2 starts off at bronze, and you get a Flying Tiger rare M1911 skin. I have not used it yet. Last season, the skins in the rank rewards changed the sound of the weapons you put them on. Not sure if that's the case here or even what sound they would make, but the silver skin, we have the Flying Tiger skin for the Celeste character. Again, I don't think I'll be using this. Next, we have a common player card at gold, and it's just kind of odd to me that you get a common at gold, but you get 2 rare items at bronze and silver. Then at ruby, we go back up in rarity and we get a rare Singa skin, which again, don't think I'll be using this, but also don't really use phantoms. And also something I'm noticing is there's check marks on bronze, silver, and gold, as well as ruby. But my highest rank this season is silver. So I'm not sure why these are all checked off. I have not checked to see if I have these unlocked yet. And just to satisfy my OCD, I did go and check, and I do have all of these unlocked, including the one you would unlock at ruby. So there is just a bug going on with ranked right now, one of many that I won't get into at the moment. That's a story for another video. Going back to these rewards though, up next we have another Emerald Sniper reward. Last season was the L115. This season is the M44. If you manage to make it all the way up to diamond, you'll be rewarded with the rare Captain skin. And if you manage to make it to the top rank of legends, you'll get a rare Flying Tigers Paolo skin. So let's work our way backwards here and you get rare, 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 common, rare, rare. Why are none of these epic? I feel like it should go up. No, it should be common, common, rare, rare, epic, epic, legendary. And then also your top 500 reward should be a legendary as well. As far as the rank rewards go, I have to say that the season 2 rank rewards are a lot worse than the season 1 rank rewards. When it comes to the battle pass though, this battle pass is amazing. This battle pass blows the season 1 battle pass out of the water, and it's not even close. It's also worth noting that at level 40, we were supposed to get a smoke grenade, but because there's a problem with it, this is the skin that we got instead. And I'm not even mad because this is one of the skins I said I really like. So season 2 battle pass greater than season 1 battle pass, ranked season 1 rewards greater than ranked season 2 rewards. Hopefully they take all this feedback and combine it, and season 3 battle pass and ranked rewards are just fire. But that about does it for me. If you like the content, make sure you leave a like on the video, consider subscribing, and I'll catch you in the next one.